If you have a townhome or a condominium, you're likely familiar with the home insurance that you need to cover your property. Townhome insurance is commonly referred to as an HO6 policy. An HO6 is simply a home insurance policy form. In this video, I'm going to go over the key coverages that you need for your townhome or condominium policy. Townhome insurance is very unique because you can cater the coverage to what and how you need your property covered. A key component to your townhome insurance is how your townhome master association insures your property. The master association policy may cover all of your building, it may cover just the outside of your building, or it may not cover your building at all. So the first thing that you need to do is determine how your master association policy covers your building. I'd say the most common way that a master association covers your property is by covering the exterior only. This means that you're responsible for covering everything from the sheetrock in. This is commonly referred to as walls in coverage. This means that you're responsible for covering all the flooring, all the sheetrock, all the cabinetry, all the interior building material. This is important. So you're going to want to have enough interior building coverage to rebuild your condominium or townhome in case it burns down. I'd say a minimum coverage that you need is $100,000 for building interior building limit. After you select your building limit, you're going to need to select your personal property limit. This is all of your personal property, sometimes referred to as contents. One way to think of what is your property in your townhome is if you tip it upside down, everything that falls out is your personal property. This includes appliances. So again, you're going to want to choose a limit that's enough to cover you should there be a fire and you need to replace everything. Another key limit that you need to pay attention to in your HO6 policy is your loss assessment coverage. Now this is an optional coverage, so you need to make sure that this is included in a policy that you're about to purchase. Loss assessment coverage helps cover the gap between your master association policy and your own HO6 policy. You need to match this with the master association deductible. Common deductibles now for an HO6 policy are $5,000, $10,000. Sometimes they are a percentage of the overall building coverage. So again, this is something you need to pay attention to when you purchase your HO6 policy. You're going to want to have a minimum of probably $10,000 of loss assessment coverage. Again, you want to make sure that you're covering this gap between the master association deductible and your insurance policy. If there's, say, water damage to just your unit alone, and it's maybe $4,000 of coverage, it's under the master association deductible. So the association is going to assess you a loss for $4,000. Now, because it's building coverage that's between the walls, that's ordinarily association responsibility, but they're going to assess you that loss because it's under their deductible of their policy. So that's where your loss assessment coverage comes in. So you're able to cover that loss that's in between your building deductible and your insurance policy. It's probably the most common claim in an HO6 policy, so you're going to want to make sure that you have enough loss assessment coverage on your policy. I would say these are the three most important coverage limits on your HO6 policy. There's of course the other home insurance limits that are included, which are your personal liability, your guest medical, and all the other options that come with a home policy that you're going to want to pay attention to. I'd also make sure that you have adequate water and sewer backup coverage. This is also a common claim, and it's an option on your home policy that you're going to want to make sure that you're including in your HO6 policy. If you have any questions about your townhome policy, please feel free to leave a comment below and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Or you can fill out our short contact form in our description box and I'll answer any questions there that you might have. Thank you for watching our video. If you've learned something or if you liked it, please go ahead and leave a like or a comment down below. And if you're looking for more educational content, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you soon.